Hey, good morning. Looks like a little lens flare there. I haven't noticed that before. Ethel, please don't terminate, says hi. Good morning, Ethel. You jumped on board so fast. It's good to see you or be seen by you. Please don't terminate. Cuphead says hello. Strong Kid says hi. Mathis is here already. Look at that. Yo, welcome. Mogul Mike says hello. Kudigan says hey. Lick says hi, or Illik. Jose Quezada says hi. Strong Kid, hello. Mateo says hello. We got some people on board. Well, the cat is fine. I slept in. I will admit I had a couple of drinks last night. At least a couple, I guess. And so I slept in a little. Oh, excuse me. And I haven't prepared anything for today's live stream. Strong Kid says he hasn't been in for a long time. And maybe I can trick you into thinking I was really ready for this. But, just taking things as they are. I mean, I just got up a little bit ago. I did have a little breakfast, and I got me some coffee. And no, that's not my password. Let's just chill. Mogul Mike says, let's just chill. I like that idea. Let's try not to try. I'm a kid too and a strong little bro, says Mathis. Kula says hi. Hey, Kula, good morning to you. I will play some kind of video. Today's just going to be chill, man. Just chill. Yeah, I like dogs. A Cat in the Tinfoil Hat is a good name. So let's see. Let's look up here in the world called documentary, noon show, miscellaneous. Read this, pistachios, letter, nose, mostly TV. Well, let's try something from the nose thing. Let's try the Noel Edmonds show. No, not the Noel Edmonds show. Not that one. Let's see, maybe The View? No. Jay Leno? No. Argentina? No. Assorted. What's this? Here's some old stuff. Let's see what this looks like, just for the hell of it.
Two handstands with a bunch of guys in body paint and silver tights. Here at Extreme Variety, we thought it'd be cool to break some new talent on the show, and believe me, on this show, we break talent left and right, poor souls. But we had our crack staff go to every lounge in Vegas until they found our next performer. Here to make his national television debut, singer, songwriter, sex symbol, the man we'll all be talking about in the morning, Charlie Schmidt. Well, my brain is feeling sort of hazy. I asked her if she liked Martin Scorsese. She smiled and she printed me the box. Said that taxi driver rocks. We'll be back with more Extreme Variety. Close. Still to come on Extreme Variety. We've got Golden Hoops, the most
Well, that was years ago on NBC, I think it was. We shot it in Vegas. Vegas. Yeah. Well, let's see. Argentina, Amsterdam, the Belgian government. Here's one as a traffic safety commercial I did in Belgium for the Belgian government.
Not unusual to be loved by anyone. It's not unusual to have found me there you are. When I see you hang about with anyone, it's not unusual to see me cry.
Go figure, huh? When you go to college, you can't take a class that teaches you how to do that. For real. You just have to deal with it, and when the opportunity comes up. My friends would tell me when they'd hear I'm heading out on a jet to go do this routine in some foreign country, they'd say, Charlie's got another nose job. I hope he doesn't blow it. It was pretty fun. Yeah, so we're kind of chilling today. So what's, Ethel says, congratulations on 600,000 subs. That feels good. It does. Um, I've been playing around with artificial intelligence a little. I think I have a little artificial intelligence in my noggin, but most of it's real. What if some guy had got it shocked by a power line or lightning or something, and then his total reality was hooked into AI, and his name was AI. Mogul Mike, I love how the vibe with you. Oh, Carmelina's son, Carmelina Massimo Marino. Now that's a good Italian boy's name. It's pasta fagioli. Chiude la porta. Shut the door. Presley's doing good. We have house guests. We have 2 cat house guests and 2 people for a few days this week. And Presley's kind of playing it close to the vest. He's antisocial a little bit. He comes out and interacts with them a little bit, and then he goes back up in the bedroom and goes to sleep on the dresser. But that's his privilege. Barks like a dog. Mogul Mike says, just like me, do you bark? Good boy. He's a good boy. I went to a couple of parties last night, and at one of them there was a bunch of dogs, and they were really cool. They were getting more attention than the people. Yes. Yeah, we're going to chill today. I think people are into it. No hurry, no furry. Yeah, Matt, that's parties. Let's go. Yeah, it was 2 parties. They were good. They were both good. The first one had free food and free booze, and it was good. The food was really good, and the booze was delicious and free. Partay, that's what we do. And while we were partying, the cats just stayed at home and dreamed about mice in the field and other such foolishness. The toy collector of Seville says, why did the cat cross the road? Who knows why a cat does anything, honestly? That's good. That's really good. Yeah. Well, I'm thinking it's warm and sunny outside today, and it is starting the weekend, so let's all use me. Wow, I almost got a loogie on the phone. I hope I reach 1 million subs. I do too. I do. It's Friday. We got the weekend coming up, and there's people watching this right now who are from all parts of the world, which means all times. Right here where I'm at, it is Friday morning, 10 a.m., right? Morning a.m. Pacific time. Why did the cat get in trouble in school? Because he was a cheetah. Well, thank you, toy collector of Seville. That's pretty cool. Cooey Julie says Mathis. Hey, look, that's actually kind of funny. Sam Joe says today is not a good day. Things are not going right. Let's put some positive vibe in the world, in the airwaves, in the space waves to Sam Joe. You're gonna have a good day, Sam Joe, starting right now. I swear, right now. Mogul Mike says here at Mongolia. Wow. It's Friday night. It's like 1:17 a.m. right now, and you are with us, up and awake and with us. That's so cool. So cool. Yuriev Savalyev. Yuri Savalyev. Hi, I'm late? Nah, you're just fine. Boy, this toy collector has a lot of good jokes. What do you call a big pile of cats? A mountain. Got cured and no more furry. I'm furry, says Mathis. Oingo Boingo from Shmom Guy. Shmomga 1. Smomga 1. Cuba seems okay to me, but I'm just a guy with a camera and a cat. Sam Joe says, I can't wait till I get off work and go home to my cat, Eve. That's right. That'll help. And it just helps just thinking about that. I feel better now. Kui Joy El Poop. Moith Mathis. I don't understand a lot of this internet stuff because I started later in life, but it's never too late, you know. And that reminds me, it's never too late for you to give us a like, huh? Because you give us a like and make sure that if you are subbed to this channel, thank you so much. And if you're not, please do it now. And share and hit the notification tab so you can, or button bell, so you can, yeehaw, may you live a long, happy life surrounded by love. I gotta like that. That's all we can do. And you start doing that right now. Right now. Remember the vibe throughout the day. If anything is getting you off track, something's not right, just not feeling good, just remember the vibe and try and let a little of the vibe into your airspace and see what happens. Try that. Try that. Ethel says, "Where is Sir Presley? He's in the other room. We'll go check him out in a minute here." Hey, that Hakula says that was a quick live stream last night. I enjoyed it. Well, thank you, Kula. I was at a party, an outdoor party, and with the dogs, and I was explaining to some friends about live stream and how you do it, trying to show them how on the phone. So as an example, I said, let's go right now. Let's go live right now. And so that's what happened. And she was amazed that there were some actual viewers and people liking it. Yeah. Mogul Mike says, "I'm so happy to be here, guys. I'm having fun and chilling time." Yeah. My nose is trying to run. There's a lot of stuff in the air because it's springtime, a lot of pine dust and pine pollen and grass dust and all that stuff. But I'm all right, no complaints. El Peruano Siba Terry E. Hueveda says, "You are a legend." That's pretty darn nice. I don't know about that, but my camera, maybe that's it. Maybe the lens needs a wipe. It's looking like it's still doing that. It looks like lens flare. It is lens flare, because there it isn't. Because I'm not sitting by this window. I have a big window right by my computer station here. Rob says, "My dog sister's dad, driving license, Uncle Morning Woodcat, Mr. Been Great, great grandfather, dinosaur said hi. Hello and peace and love." Mr. Paint says, "I need a wipe." There used to be this kind of paint, they still do it, that people were putting on hot rods and boats and motorcycles, called candy apple. Google candy apple red. Man, was that a color. I don't know what happened to it. But I wish you could still just order a Honda in candy apple red. Man, Mathis Frederick has quite a scenario about missiles and nukes, and even the missiles too, and the vibe is destroyed. No, the missiles are destroyed. We keep the vibe. Keyboard. Simple message from Eduardo. Simple message. I called it paint. It rhymes with grug, says Mogul Mike. Assumption dance. I've been watching a show, a little bits of it, and I'm going to watch the whole thing called, well, I can't even remember the name of it. It's one word, and it's about the Pope, a Pope dying. It's fiction. And then the behind the scenes stuff at the Vatican where they're trying to replace him. I've been to the Vatican and really enjoyed it. It was, I was raised Catholic, and so it had special meaning to me, even though I'm not really a churchgoer these days. Hey, Kula. But the Vatican is something. It's undeniably immense and totally amazing. If you get a chance, if you go to Rome, even if you don't go to church, go to the Vatican and look around and just dig it. It's like, art and sculpture and culture, and I'm sure there's a lot of money floating around there too. And we have a new pope. I kind of liked the old pope. He was cool. Feed the kitty. Maybe he's hungry. He could be. He has. We've kind of pared him back a little on how much he can eat. Old Presley, because man, he was really getting chubby in the loins. So we've had to just cut him back just a little bit. Hits the gritty, says Mathis. Yes, old Mathis. So, does anybody have any questions about memes or old-fashioned memes or me and art or keyboard cat or the vibe or anything? Any questions? That's a sentence with a question mark at the end of it, by the way. What is dripping out of my nose? I'm going to have to... I used my sleeve as a hanky. What the hell? We'll go check out Presley's act in a little bit here. So what's anybody doing on the weekend? What are you doing to share the vibe, to hook up with the vibe, keep it hooked up, and share it? What are you doing? What Kula says, was I nervous to go on stage and do my act? Always a little, yeah. Yeah, and that's good. I never want to get used to butterflies in my stomach. I want them. Yeah, everybody needs that from time to time. It's good for your soul. It's part of the vibe. Get your butterflies and share them on stage. Any other questions? Yeah, I'm not a huge Elvis fan because I'm only 5'6", but I am an Elvis fan. You know, and Pee Wee Herman, Andy Kaufman, Andy Warhol, Rodney Dangerfield, some funny people. Yeah. Oh, I see, because the name Presley. Well, actually, we didn't come up with that name for Presley. He had that name at the shelter. So we just thought, we'll keep it. Here in Mongolia, tomorrow is Kids' Day. Well, that's cool. And our cat, Bento, we did rename him. When we got him on the form from the shelter, it said his name was Mel, M-E-L, which wouldn't be a bad name for a cat. And I asked the lady there, why did he get the name Mel? And she said that they found him just wandering around aimlessly on Mellon Street, which is spelled M-A-L-L-O-N. So it's a change of spelling, but it's a part of the story that shows he was just a cat hanging out somewhere on a street corner, and they picked him up, and then he and I met, and the rest is just history. It was something, really something. And it was a gift to me. It was a gift to me, and then I shared it, and I gave it away. And I think that's what you do. If you try that, if you find your gift today, it can change all the time, and then work on it a little bit and give it away in some form or another. If that feels wrong to you when you try it, let me know. Get back to me on that. Sammy Joe's got to go. Bye, guys. Okay, we'll catch you on Monday. Right? Mogul Mike says, God loves us all. I'm thinking that's the truth. Goodbye, Sam, says Ethel. Ethel, the please don't terminate. Well, as long as people are happy and sending love this way, and the likes are growing, and the viewership is good, I think I'm just going to sit here and shoot the breeze. So, what else might somebody do this weekend? And from anywhere, China, Europe, Asia, South America, the North or South Pole, Australia, Austria. How did Australia and Austria get such similar names? And they're so different from one another. Australia is huge and clear down there. Austria is tiny and clear over here. Interesting, isn't it? Okay, Sam Joe, peace, love, carry the vibe. Kula says, this weekend I'm going to draw surfboard keyboard cat Presley. That is nice. That is so good. Oh, I feel like I'm having a good sort of influence on people. Mogul Mike says, we need more nice and kind people. Amen to that. Yeah, no matter what goes on in the world, just continue to be yourself. Be your nice self. And Ethel says, I drawed Fatso. That is cool. That is cool. Man, when you do a keyboard cat drawing or a painting, as a result of watching this live stream, that's a work of art. I mean, that is a miracle. You could write some names on that. Just pick some names from this stream, some of the comments, and just write them all along that painting if you want. Only if you want, but it does draw in the community and vibes. Mathis says pee pee poo poo. I used to be in a band called Pee Pee Coo, which was what a friend of mine, Mike Delaney, said his mom called going to the bathroom was Pee Pee Coo. It was a great band. We were great. We were great. Diego Alain Ortega says hello. I don't think I've seen that name on there before, but we say hello to you, Diego, and we welcome you into the cat vibe. Yes. Yes, we are the people that made the original video, the keyboard cat video. And if you Google keyboard cat or go to keyboard cat Wikipedia, it will explain my connection, and not that Wikipedia is always correct or true, but it's pretty accurate, that report. I check it from time to time, and it changes a little bit here and there. One time it said that the blue t-shirt that the cat wears belonged to my son named Cody. Well, I don't have a son, and I definitely don't have a son named Cody, but it was a blue shirt. Goo goo gaga, says Mathis. Massimo Marino. Massimo is a great name. I'm back. Bro, what the says Mathis Frederick. I don't know, quack, quack, quack. What the? The toy collector of Seville says, a cow says moo. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. Mogul Mike says, I'm a Mongolian. That is so cool. I feel so honored to have a Mongolian on board with this keyboard cat vibe thing. I'm 16 years old and my Mongolian name is Mogul. As for my English name is Mike. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for sharing that information. And thank you to the Soviet USSR person who says, do I like trains? I do. I like trains. Massimo Marimo says, I'm Italian. I'm 6 years old. And my name in English is Andrew. Well, that's a stretch. What part of Italy are you from? What part? Some good food there in Italy, some good everything. olive oil, capacol prosciutto. What's that one drink? Grappa, Fernet Branca. Night before last at dinner at an Italian place, I had a little shot of Fernet Branca. It was good. Toy collector Sibyl says, I learned Italian because I like opera. Yeah, that's a good way to go. Well, different angel, to answer that, different keyboard cats died in different ways, but it's very common for male cats to have urinary tract problems, bladder, kidneys, and so on. So that's usually what gets them, or cancer. Yeah, cats don't live that long. So there's that we have to deal with. There's the name, Marshmallow YT. What would happen, Massimo says, if all keyboard cats did not die? That could be a good book about what happens to the keyboard cats that they didn't die and they all got together in a little cat community and had their way with their dreams and their gifts and giving them away, and how they help the universe. Somebody should write that. That's a short story. That's a good one too. Yeah, old age, what a concept. Coffee, that's a concept. No, I didn't end live. We're still going. Massimo says, Persian DJ means hi. Well, there's something for you. Mathis says, juice. I say sometimes to my friends, hi, hi. I'm in the middle of watching a really, really outrageous documentary on Pee Wee Herman called Pee Wee Herman as Himself. Check it out if you at all can. It's just great. It's just great. It comes in a few parts, and I'm only partway done watching part one. And this weekend, I want to watch the rest of it because I have so many people, friends and fans, who are telling me to watch that. So I know it's a big and good idea. Massimo's got to go. No worry, just come back when you can. Dirty wop bastard says, I only know the bad words in Sicilian because of the ones my grandmother yelled at me when I was a kid. Well, I heard those too because my grandparents came from Italy, and they would say stuff like, in the winter, they'd say, Fanukatse Fried. I think I know what that means. No, I'm not planning on ending the live stream. I'm going to keep going. Sad Dog said, sorry I'm late. I had to clean my room. Well, those are just things you got to do. You got to have a decent, clean room in order to work on your dream and not be tripping on stuff and breathing germs from old dirty Kleenexes and crap. Mogul Mike says goodbye and see you in the next stream. Peace. So give us a like if you haven't already. We need that. We live by like. We like by live. And I don't think the camera's dirty. It's somehow light is coming in and refracting. Look at that. Why is it doing that? I kind of like it. Mathis says, hey, let's stop the yapping and see your cat. All right, let's go. Let's go see if we can find Presley. He's not up there where we frequently see him on days like this, but we will find him. Is Prez upstairs again?
What?
Presley upstairs again, do you know?
He's outside. He's right by the back door.
Somebody asked me to stop the yapping and get my cat. Mathis Frederick. Well, there he is. See him under the table. Hey, mister. Hey, Mr. Cutie. What a cute